live once again from perfection, from what I've always called, and I will always call it this, the most beautiful place on planet Earth, the best lifestyle I think you can find, which I think is proven right here. Do you see any snow on that ground? No. Do you see the sun shining in my face? Do you see the short sleeve shirt, the no shoes, no socks, and the shorts? And last time I checked, is it late November? And will we continue to dress in this kind of an attire and experience this kind of weather pretty much every day throughout the entire winter season? Will we be mountain biking, hiking, surfing, snorkeling, scuba diving, walking, enjoying nature without having to shovel snow or scrape off any Jack Frost off the windshield? That's the truth. And will we be able to pick avocados off of that tree? Probably. And what about the mangoes? Yeah, we got mangoes over here too. Look at the size of this mango tree. Look at this thing. Oh, yes. Oh, man. Is there anything, honestly, is there a food better than a Hayden mango? Oh, I don't think there is. Nope. So anyway, guys, if you are just joining this channel for the first time, my name is Eric West. I love sharing all things Maui because Maui no Kauai. And today I'm coming to you from a beautiful, what I consider to be, honestly, the best home you can purchase for under $1.5 million on the west side of Maui. Hands down. Matter of fact, we just did a $100,000 price reduction on this home. And this is the view that you would have of the beautiful Pacific Ocean and almost the entire island of Molokai from your very own lanai, from your kitchen, from your living room, from pretty much the whole property. So let's check it out. If you haven't seen this house before, or if you're wanting to check it out again, there will be a link in the description called napilihau.com. That's the name of this neighborhood, Napilihau, H-A-U, Napili, N-A-P-I-L-I, H-A-U.com. I'll put a link in the description with all the deets. And by the way, before I forget, hope you guys had a wonderful Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble. We did. We took a day off, sort of. Didn't really feel like it, but we had a wonderful, wonderful time. You know, real estate, man, it just always keeps you busy, which we like. We like being busy, by the way. Thanks for keeping us so busy. Anyway, let's check out this house. You tell me in the comments what you think. So the first thing I want you to see is we have the Starlink going, because a lot of you have complained that the 3G, 4G, 5G, no G has got too many pixelations. So we got the Starlink. What do you think? And look at the view. What do you think of the view? Now, one of the things I love about this view, besides obviously the Pacific Ocean and Molokai, is you have this cool little road where this little guy is walking up right now. This is an easement, basically, that you can walk all the way down to Honokiana Cove, which I call Turtle Town. That's where the highest per capita of turtles exists anywhere in Honokiana Cove. And then you have this beautiful open space right back here. This is like a little ravine, small kind ravine. There will never be a home built right back there. Ain't gonna happen. And then off in the distance, you have the beautiful cook pine trees right off of Office Road. So we're just a little bit south of Kapalua. So a great location. Napili Market, you could walk to it and be there in a hot skip and a jump, and all of those wonderful things. Shopping, restaurants. So here we have a beautiful Trex deck. Propane. Propane's nice. So this runs the dryer and the stove. Very nice having that. And of course you have an outdoor grill. In this price point, you could buy a 2-bedroom condo with high HOAs, or you could just get your ability to grill, because a lot of places, condos, no can grill. And here, no big fat HOAs. So here you have very nice brand new Trex deck. This little gate opens up and you can go right down these stairs and you can go hang out with the Honu, with the turtles. Yes, sir. Okay, let's go inside and take a look, shall we? Are you still with me? Anybody home? McFly? Or is it Bueller? Bueller. Anybody home? Are you guys with me? Come on. Let's get the party started. We're gonna trip on this place. It is so amazing. Right? What? Look at this. Okay, right? At this price point, Look at this. This looks like it belongs in Wailea or Kapalua Plantation Estates. It's right here in Napili. Is that gorgeous? That's right. KitchenAid. Boom. How about no induction or flat electric stove? This is real gourmet cooking on a gas. KitchenAid. KitchenAid, some good stuff, in my humble opinion. KitchenAid. This big sink and this refrigerator. When you go to the store, I think you can connect to it and it'll take a picture of what's inside your refrigerator, right? Stainless steel. Look at this cool fan. And of course, the high-end cabinets from Europe. Isn't that cool? Huh? NapiliHow.com. Check it out right now. Napili How. That's how. Yeah, you. And the KitchenAid hood. I mean, come on, guys. Subway tile. It's gorgeous. And it is absolutely meticulously maintained. It is a second home for one of my clients that barely has used this place. So it's very lightly used. Trust me. Hey, when I say this, a lot of homes on West Maui, on Maui, period, have been rode hard and put away wet. They're in bad shape. They're rough, and you still get to pay way too much for them. So if you find what, like in the car business, like a cream puff, right? Just something that's just like, barely used. This guy is so meticulous, his owner, like you could eat off of every surface in this home practically. And look at that beautiful fan. This is the absolute perfect Amundo. This is like perfection. This is Maui Hale perfection. Split ACs, and there's one in each bedroom as well, but the ones in the bedroom are flush inside the ceiling, so they're like tucked away and hidden. Nice big flat screen TV. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, this living area becomes so important. Why? Because this is where you live, essentially. And what is it all about? Well, this fit and finish, the tile, the quartzite, the high-end finishes, that. But most importantly, it's about that. The ambiance of the Pacific Ocean, the sunsets, the glow. And you just don't get that. Also, looking out at beautiful greenery. Do you see that? It's just green. Green, ocean, green. Ocean, green. And then go down the trail, and you got the turtles. Turtles. Go up there, you got the mountain biking. Go over there, you got the golfing, because the plantation course is still open. And then you have pickleball over here. You get the Montage Spa over there. And you got the best beaches, Napili Bay, Kapalua Bay, Honokiana Cove, Kanapali Beach. It's all right there. And across the street, the messages never stop coming in. Across the street, you have, stop. You have Napili Market. Shall we look at some more cool things? Now, this place is completely turnkey, finished, ready to go. All you gotta do is bring a toothbrush. Because last time I checked, you don't want to use somebody else's toothbrush. But certain things, like this amazing piece of art that has been custom made for the seller, and the Dr. Seuss 3D frame, things like this shall be excluded from the sale. Hate to say it, but not everything goes, but almost everything goes. But I'm sure you can understand if you have a cool piece of art like that, you're not gonna part with it, right? Things have certain sentimental value. I'll give you another example. Look at this cool whale tail with the sort of the tatau built into it. Like, that is cool, man. He's gonna be taking that with him. But the couch, it's all yours. The flat screen, it's all yours. Dining room table, let's go. Bar stools, let's go. It's all yours. Kitchenware, let's go. The other thing that's really cool is that this home has got lots of storage. So you'll see here, the seller is focused on what's important, which is surfing and mountain biking, e-biking, bodyboarding, more biking. But isn't it nice? You have a nice place to walk in, breezeway, very private. And then here around the corner, you have got your laundry facility with lots of storage, full-size Samsung washer and dryers included, and then choke storage. So that's another disadvantage, right? If you're thinking about buying one of those apartment zone condos, which is a spectacular deal right now. There's a chink in that armor, man. That market is just, ooh, so many good deals. However, you're going to be forking out $1,000 to $2,000 a month in HOA dues, and you're not going to have any storage. You'll have one place to park your car. Here, you have a gated entry, and you have a place to park at least 3 to 4 cars, which is unheard of on Maui, in a smaller home like this. That's unheard of, and I'm going to show you that here at the end of this video. So, but let's continue the tour, shall we? We'll say goodbye to the ocean for now. We'll come back. But look at this beautiful, look at this bathroom. I mean, seriously. Do you know what it costs to do this kind of stuff today on Maui? It's ridiculous. Not to mention the terror that the builders and the constructors are going to put you through, and the HOAs and the cost of this and the shipping of that, and they mess up this. This has just been perfected. It is literally perfect. Can we just take a moment in here and just take in the perfection of like this beautiful barn door sliding glass shower enclosure? And what about the detail of this floor drain? I mean, that's pretty cool. Integrated, right? These little touches, this shelf, right? I don't know about you. A little mirror in case you want to shave. And of course, rain shower and that other handheld shower. So that's kind of cool. Details, important. Vanity kind of trophy sink, because this is where your guests would come in. And, you know, you want to have a cool sink when your guests come over for the party. Okay, now we go down the hallway. We say hi to the Honu. In case you want to go down to Honu Cove, you'll be reminded Honokiana Cove is just a short walk down the trail, and you'll be hanging out with these guys. Back to 3 bedrooms. Boom, boom, boom. The first bedroom, there's that AC I was telling you about that's integrated into the ceiling. Nice. Now he uses this as an office. He has that as a pull-out for a single bed. You could do a Murphy bed, and you could do a office desk if you wanted to over there. Here's your second bedroom, nice queen-size bed. Closet back in there. Ceiling fan, integrated AC, split. Very cool. It feels like you could hang beef in this place right now. Closet, and over here, master bedroom. Again, integrated AC, ceiling fan, beautiful furniture. And now another little barn door. Look at that. I love that. I love that barn door thing, man. I just think it's cool. Good use of space. And then you have his and hers closet. So that's his, which is the same size as hers, which I know isn't normal. Usually hers is 3 times or 5x or 10x his. But in this case, they're about the same. But again, look at this beautiful bathroom. Full-size jetted tub. And I love these little crystal wall of granite. I don't even know what it is, but it's just beautiful, man. You can see these little sparkly crystal things. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I can see that. Tile up on the wall, right? Not just tile on here, but tile on the wall. Very nice, sleek. Just touches, man. To me, it's all about touches. And then again, a beautiful glass enclosed shower, high-tech little floor drain, mirror for shaving, nice little stone tile work right there. Another rain shower, 2 shower heads. And then these cool little his and hers trophy aqua. And then of course the mirror that's got that lighting. I don't know about you, but I just love that. I just think it looks cool. I like stuff that looks cool. I don't know about you, but I like cool stuff. And you know what? You don't always get what you pay for. You could spend this somewhere else and not have all these cool high-end finishes. This is rare. When I sold this home to my seller, right, when he bought this, it was like I was one and done. Like I walked in here and I was like, wow, this is such a cool pad, right? Now I'm gonna show you real quick. Now I'm hoping, I could be wrong, stick with me here. I could be wrong. My Starlink is here, right? Because I wanna make sure you guys have the best connectivity possible. But I'm gonna go in the front and I wanna show you the driveway and the gated everything. And I hope that thing continues. But before we go there, I just wanted to once again show you, in case you're just joining the live right now, that to me, what it's all about is what do you see throughout the day while you're living your life in your home? Because you don't really live in the bedroom. Well, maybe some of you do. I think my kids kind of do. They scroll and it's like, all right, guys, get up. But most of the time, you're living in your house on the lanai or in the living room or in the kitchen. And to me, it's like, hey, have an ocean view and have some avocados and have some backs to open space never going to get built on. Have a trail that goes down to the Honukiana Cove and have a mango tree and have a bird that, ooh, the birds. They were coming in, man. And then, of course, have some nice indoor-outdoor living with a wall of glass so you take all this in when you're inside the home. And who else, who's ever going to argue with looking at the very top of the volcano of Molokai from your kitchen while you're doing your dishes? That's a pretty cool problem to have, last time I checked. Right? Or how about a whale spout right there? Honey, oh, what channel is the Super Bowl on? Shh, hang on a second. Sorry, dear, I'm watching the whale spout. Right? These are problems. These are the problems we have on Maui. Paying attention to what you're doing while the whales are spouting and jumping and breaching, right? I gotta catch this wave right now, but I'm too busy looking at the rainbow that's coming off of the splash and the exhaust from this whale. I'm busy doing that. I gotta catch a wave, and my friends back home are freezing, sitting around bored watching TV, and they have to go plow their driveway today. Can you tell I haven't been live in a while? I know, it's been a while. I save all this up. I don't know where it goes. I don't know what it means other than Maui no Kauai. All right, let me show you guys the driveway. All right. Never been so excited to show a driveway. I just hope I don't lose connectivity with the Starlink. This Starlink, we're gonna test the capabilities of the Wi-Fi of the Starlink. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. Let's hope we stay connected. And let's hope you decide to thumb up this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel, because I've been shadow banned because I love the truth. And the truth will hurt your subscriber count. It will kill the algorithm, but that's okay. Now the truck does not come with the property, but I can highly recommend getting such a vehicle if you're gonna live on Maui, right? It's a it's a Toyota, it's a Tundra. You got the surf rack, and it's just squared away. And you're immediately gonna look like you sort of maybe belong here. But good luck with that. Okay, anyway, look at this. Nice, beautiful, stamped concrete, right? Look at the rock wall work. Beautiful rock wall. These aren't cheap, guys.